All right, this is going to be one of the scummiest videos I've made for a little bit, but fuck it, let's do it. Every single project that I work on, that my business works on, finishes on time and on budget. And there's probably a bunch of people saying, fucking bullshit, impossible, that's what everyone said, that's never what happens. Let me explain something to you. It's called change control. When a customer wants to add more requirements to a project, you have to hold them accountable. When an executive says, I want to do all this extra stuff, you have to hold them accountable. That's why we have things called change requests. That's why we have change control. That's why managing and working in symbiosis with your business analysts is so fucking important, because you need those business analysts to be very neutral and very honest and do their job professionally to say the requirements that we gathered 2 years ago have changed. Therefore, the design that we signed off 12 months ago, that's changed as well. Now the vendor has to go build all this new crap. An internal team, someone has to build all this stuff, right? The point is, you make sure that when a business changes its mind, that you hold them accountable, that you're actually maintaining all the artifacts that prove that when they asked you for a white box 6 inches by 6 inches, and then they said, hey, I want a blue sphere that is 4 inches in diameter, that you're able to say and trace that change. And it doesn't matter if it's a executive saying this, it doesn't matter if it's a general manager saying this, it does not matter if it's a subject matter expert. You in your capacity, your professional capacity, you need to hold these people accountable, because otherwise you're the fucking retard who looks like you can't manage a project. And there's a part where people who can't manage boundaries, basically it's all your guys' fault, okay? So you give consultants a bad rap, you give all sorts of people a bad rap. The person who gets the phone call from that family member and says, oh, please come to this family event, and inside you hate that person, you think you used to bully me when I was a kid, or you never fed me, or some other bloody trauma, right? Whatever it's going to be. And then you say, okay, I'll see you there on Saturday afternoon, right? Your inability to say no to people puts you in this position that when you then go to work, you behave exactly the same way, and you're a bloody rug. You get walked all over. Now, it's very important, if you want to be like me and say all your projects end on time and they go to budget, is you manage that damn change control. You make sure that when someone sneezes and that sneeze wasn't accounted for, that you're going to go through. And we can talk another day about $0 change requests, but you make sure that every time your scope changes, that you're working with that business analyst and you're recording it, because if not, you're going to look like a freaking idiot. And I don't want that for you.